it's me here, Penina. In today's video, I want to talk about my first experience in Saudi Arabia. You are welcome. So my first experience in Saudi Arabia, let me talk about clothes. Yeah, it's a housemaid. Yeah, the clothes that I was supposed to wear. So when my boss brought me the clothes, she told me to go and change and try if they are good. Then she brought me like 5 clothes, and then I left to the separate room to fit to see if they are good. So after putting one, and then I was like, hey, how big? Then I went back and I told her it is big, and then she told me no, those are the clothes that you're supposed to wear when you're working here. And I was like, this one is big, or maybe she's thinking like I'm pregnant or something. Then I told her, by the way, like Kenya, those clothes are meant for pregnant women. Yeah, so I was thinking like maybe she's somehow confusing like I'm pregnant or something, but it was not so. Those are the real clothes that you're supposed to wear. So after that, she told me now to go and put the headscarf, and then I went. It was just to put, yeah. By the way, you must put them when you are working here in Saudi Arabia as a house help. So after that, I went, and then she told me it's okay. Yeah, I was really shocked. I was asking myself, now the clothes are big. Look at myself now. How am I going to work? And I knew there are a lot of work that I'm supposed to do, but it was not the matter. Another issue I want to talk about is the weather. The weather here in Saudi Arabia compared to Kenya, what can I say? It's just horrible. So my first experience with the sun here, I was told to go and clean another room. Yeah, this room is specific for men. Yeah, whereby when men came, like visitors, they stay outside, not in the main house. Yeah, it is called hema, the tent. So she told me to take the vacuum and go and clean it. So on my way to the place, yeah, at the door, I was like, maybe I should ask for umbrella. I should ask for umbrella because it was real. The sun was really hot. It was shining terrible, whereby you can just see it's like fire. Some waves when you are looking by fire. And I told her now it's hot, and then she told me go go go. So it was, I saw it like an insult anyway, but by then I didn't know that was the weather this side. So I left, and then I cleaned the room, the door again, imagining I want to go back again to the main house, the way this sun is shining. So I took like 5 minutes of thinking. Then I heard her voice, Benny. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? So she was calling me. I was thinking that maybe there is something wrong that I've done. And that's how they normally shout. She shouted like calling, I don't know, somebody who was a very far place. Okay, then I left the house. Another thing I want to talk about is children's behavior. Children's behavior in Saudi Arabia compared to children back in Kenya. What I can say, I don't know. The children, a child, she wants, he or she maybe they want water, and you are in your room upstairs. She will shout for you to come and go and bring for her or him, water. And I was like this one day, a small child, like 6 years, yeah, he shouted and told me, Benny. Then he came. So I was thinking like maybe something is wrong with him, or so coming to downstairs, and then he told me, go and bring me water. And I was like, water? Go and bring you water? And then he said, yes, water. And then I'm okay. Maybe I've forgotten my work. And I left. I bring for him water. So it did not end there. So that's their behavior. My shocking point was that whereby a small child shouting very hard. You might think that maybe something is wrong with him, so he wants something for you to go and bring for him. Then I said it's okay. After all, I came to do the job, so I waited. I said it's okay, let it be. So another time, a child again, you know, he went in the kitchen by himself because by then I was not the one who was cooking. So her mother cooked the food. Now he went and served. Now this one was another child. After serving, he put it on the table. Then he shouted as normal, and I was doing another work. Yeah. So he shouted and told me to come. Then I come. And then upstairs, yeah. His room too was in upstairs. Then he told me, bring that food upstairs. And then I was like, you are going upstairs. Why don't you carry your food and go with it upstairs? And he said, GB, and bring. I was like, oh my God. Is this how children in Saudi Arabia behave? Because back in my country, yes, I used to do the same job, house help, but I have never ever seen such kind of behavior about children shouting to big people. So I was thinking maybe it's the same, the language. My first experience with the language, I can remember very well the first thing that I was told to bring. I was in the kitchen, yeah, doing the cleaning, and now my boss was in the sitting room. Now she was like, she called me. Then I responded, I said yes, and then she told me, GB Melaga, and then I went outside the kitchen to listen to that word again. I asked her, excuse me, because I just knew English, yeah, and my local language. So Arabic, I didn't know even a single word, even how to say hi, because it was my first time. So she repeated again, GB Melaga. Then I went back in the kitchen. Now I was like rotating. I don't know what is Melaga. She's there waiting for Melaga. I end up opening every cupboard and looking like I don't know what to say. And then she came finding me now stranded just. And then she came and opened the drawer, and then she told me, Melaga. And then she left laughing because she knew I was not understanding. But for real, yeah, Arabic language, it's somehow funny. Sometimes maybe she by communications, yeah, when she wants to tell you or he to tell you something, you might think that he's shouting or yelling, but that's how the language is. So I was like, hey, Saudi Arabia. So guys, that was my first experience in Saudi Arabia. So see you soon for more video. Bye.